Just a vendor. Because apparently there's a vendor that plays a lot for bulk.
A what?
There's a vendor that pays a lot for bulk. My friend gave him like what?
Yeah, they do so much. Like 70, 60, 70 bucks for a fucking box, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Like how do they make money?
Where? Not how, but what do they do with it?
I have no clue to be honest. But if they're willing to buy it for a lot, then they must have a system. Ah. Well, top Lissandra it is. Either that or I can go tank.
Hover Lissandra if you're, because you're one tricking. Like hover Lissandra because, well, I mean, you don't want them. Well, I mean, obviously nobody's gonna ban it, but it's just so then your team can either play around it or they don't. There's a psychological effect where if you hover your champion, teams will be willing to change up their champion pool and diversify so that the team gets what they need. So for example, if I only play tank tops, that means that they can go ham in the mid lane. But if I choose to play a damage dealing top or a sub damage dealing top, like that's half tanky, half damagey, you know, they're like, okay, so maybe I should pick this. Because you're picking an AP mid or AP top, you can ask to even go like, hey, may I mid? And if they let you mid, it's even easier. Like it's just depends on
Ah,
perspective. But oh, rip, I forgot to cover Swain. Did you ban Swain? Oh, jeez.
yes.
Now be the alpha male. Not only did you ban his champion, ask him if he could mid. Well, can I mid then? You're gonna be up against Fizz. It's gonna be a tough matchup. I hate Fizz.
No, no.
But I know how to deal with it. And I'm sure you should. Well, I mean, it's different opinionated, but I know how to deal with it in my experiences with as playing mid mages. But
All right. He says I don't care.
all right, so the match. Oh, you like the classic Lissandra skin over the
Yeah.
other one?
Yeah. Dark blue is my favorite color.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. What do you think of the rune so far?
Wait, electrocute? Why?
Yes.
For this one, this is a Fizz matchup. I recommend Arcane Comet. And you can here's
Over?
my like maybe you can hear out my reasoning and then actually tell me your reasoning on why you chose electrocute while you're selecting your runes.
So when I do electrocute with Lissandra, the way I have it dealt is that I can do quick trades. Well, if it's Fizz, and if he's in W range, I W, auto Q, and then I win that trade. That's usually what I do in the matchup.
Right. That makes sense. Now there's two ways you can win the matchup. You can win it methodically or you can win it like your way. My way is how I've been taught to trade with each of the champions that I play. I don't I don't trade with him directly because if you trade with him directly that drives minion aggro. So what you do is you just literally freeze the lane and let him push. If he even autos it once, you already won the lane. You just let it push towards you because Fizz is a champion that can't go aggressive and then you just poke him with your Q. And then that's where Arcane Comet comes in because it's free poke out of nowhere. So that's just my perspective.
Yeah.
Electrocute is also like I'm looking at pro builds because I don't play Lissandra enough, you know, like I don't have mass experience on that champion, but we did play it in like we did opt to have it in our team compositions. I do see Electrocute being taken a percentage of the time, and then alternatively it's Arcane Comet. There are some Ares in there, but it's not as much. Um, the reason you would take Electrocute is because I feel that Electrocute requires you to actually like you have to land all of your trade, whereas Arcane Comet is more of just like every now and then poke. The way I want the Fizz matchup to work is that I just poke him every now and then whenever I have the chance.
All right,
That's
and
just
you
my
don't force it
perspective.
out, and then you keep it passive.
Yes, because their team comp is actually pretty terrible, and it looks like there might be a dodge. And your team comp is insane. If Rammus can get just a single gank off, you've already won the entire lane.
Yeah.
With that lead, you could translate it. I feel like there's a dodge or it's Lucian jungle.
No, no, Garen
Oh
jungle, with his
shit.
jungle, and then
Oh
Lucian mid.
shit, it's a dodge. There it is. Yep. Looks like
Should I
they had
just
a.
wait
It
for
looks like it's
the
classic League of Legends. They had a fight in Champ Select. That's probably the only fight that they're gonna win because they can't win games.
Well, Oh my gosh, no one's online except one guy.
Yeah, when the servers were down, everybody's like, "All right, it's game. See you later, guys."
Oh yeah, have you even seen my tokens by the way?
No, I have not seen your tokens. I haven't watched any. I haven't. I don't watch anybody play Yu-Gi-Oh. That's why.
Alright, because there's this chick in San Jose that makes awesome league tokens. Remind me
Okay.
to show them to you after diction.
I mean, the only thing I have is this anime profile picture that someone designed to me, and it's only for like $7 per character, which is pretty cool. Why do you have Judy Hopps on your team? Really? Like, there's a guy named Judy Hopps. Like, fuck, man, come on.
Yes, he's a furry.
God, that's gross.
Oh, it's the Swain.
Don't ban Swain. Ban Zed or Camille. Ban something that you feel that is tough for not just you to deal with, but just in general. Camille's a fine ban, for example. Like, I would ban Camille, because
I
Camille's
was
pretty
thinking
strong. I'd ban
Vlad, to be
Irelia, she's
honest.
pretty strong.
See the Vlad or Aurelia, they're both
Vlad's
annoying.
pretty strong too, but not as strong as the other ones. It's up to you. If you don't feel like playing against Vlad, just ban it.
Yeah. Because even if I put him behind, his ultimate adds a lot to team fights.
His dodging, like survivability of dodging, is
Yeah.
pretty tough.
Everything. So then given what we have hovered, should I switch over so I go with Ting?
You can just build Lissandra like a tank.
Oh, then do Rod of Ages first instead of Protobelt?
Yeah, that's an example of of going tank. Yep. But then you can also switch it up alternatively if you feel like you're in a poke pressure like the top lane Lissandra build is similar to what the Cassiopeia build I'm used to. So you can get like Protobelt. You get instead of Morellos, you just sub it in with Roa. Your damage is gonna be lower, but you're a lot more durable. In theory, it's just a theory though. Like Swain himself is also pretty tanky, right? Like if you
Yeah.
know that he builds Roa, so you don't have to build Roa. You could just build regular. Because Swain will also build the same items you're building, basically, without the
Yeah.
Protobelt, of course. Protobelt allows you to slide in, which is pretty fucking hilarious, but it's not it's not that great, but it's still it's optimal. It's just not like I don't think Pro Belt's cool. Oh god, he's up against Vagar. Easy match. Well, old Swain,
Fine.
easy
Oh,
matchup.
it's a take Braum, so I think we should be fine with
Yeah,
this.
you're fine. Your team comp relies on it relies on one of you two guys locking people down.
Yeah.
But if you make a catch, you win. You're better grouped as five.
Yeah.
Their team comp
So
is terrible as five. Unless Vagar gets a really split. Oh, okay, yeah, their team comp is really awkward. I think that's a Gragas top. You have an easy matchup.
yeah, it's just kite and then just hide behind the minions and I can't
The
get
easier
W.
the matchup, the more expectancy I have of you maintaining your CS advantage.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I mean, like that should be expected, right? Because like a champion that should not be able to murder you 1v1 allows you as a player to CS at a higher like number discrepancy between the players. So then, what did you take for your runes? Did you take Comet or Electrocute? Looks like okay, Comet's fine, because you don't need to force trades. You know, this isn't a matchup where you just like fucking fight, electrocute, electrocute at every possible instance. It's more optimal for you to. Is that Lena Joy on your Discord? The fuck? Or am I trolling? Oh, Leia the Lolly. Jesus. Hey, look, Leon. Your mic like died, by the way. Hello? Hello? Or did I die? No, I'm pretty sure I'm alive. Nico, where'd you go? No. Ah, testing. One, two, three. Ah, Nico, you died. Where's your mic? Please come back. No, that's not. That's your volume. That's not your mic. All right, I guess we just play open standard with the same items. Should be ring 2. You don't need corrupting because that really doesn't that does not work. Like that don't do that corrupting shit. Nobody should do that shit. Like unless you're facing somebody that like even then it's still optimal for you to get ring. You need the mana sustain. I think you should have gotten mana flow ban. I think that's the most optimal rune. Cause no magic mantle, like if you press tab, check their team out real quick. Okay, it's Vagar. I mean, yeah, I guess, but oh my god, that Xin Zhao's damage. Oh my god, electrocute, he's trolling. LMAO. Okay, maybe you're just being quiet so that you can focus. That works too. It's okay. I understand. Leon never focuses. Not like this. Nothing. Okay, let's play. You don't need to pretend you're leashing. What? Uh, well, there goes your passive. It's okay. You just need to sit and last hit and use your spell. Yeah, that's fine. It's harder for him to hit the backline. Poke him. And then hide in that bush as soon as you finish poking him. Nice. You win that. Like for free. -1 CS, but it's okay. Actually, no, your CS is fine. Nice. Yeah, and then just sit and freeze. Like, don't even bother. Don't do extra autos on last hitting. Do extra autos on him. Close. Like, if he tries to go for the backline, just poke him with an auto, and then just hide in the bush or run away so that you don't drop minion aggro for an extended period of time. Okay, notice bot side. Remember when I said like pay attention to jungler? Get level 3 ASAP and then move down or watch the map. Press F2 and then press space. Okay. It looks like they're fine. Okay, you can go back to lane. Oh my god. Okay. Nice. Keep it up. Okay, he's used his main spell. He can't kill you. Just poke him like that, yeah. What's he gonna do? See, he goes into the bush. Now you can be a little bit more careful. And then wait for the minions. Nice. I would have taken that. I would have autoed him. I would have W'd him instead of said I would have done the full trade that you usually like go off with. You're chucking him through his pots, so you're burning through 50 of his gold, which means that his CS advantage, which is like 2, it's gone now. Technically ahead because you have more pots. Poke him the fuck down. Ward that bush. Yeah, beat the shit out of him. Yeah, that's right. Run, bitch. Right, he's chugging through his second. He's already chugged through his second pot, so you win by 100 CS or 100 gold. Okay, this Swain is gonna carry. Also, by the way, that's somehow pretty interesting. You missed that one. That was really ox. And I felt that was gonna miss unless you walked forward more. You walk forward when he walks forward, like to CS, not to trade. Like he's gonna have to back and he's just gonna teleport to lane. But if you do that, you win. And don't focus on autoing the minions like that. Don't do that. Like just last hit it. Cause if you keep autoing it, it kind of you're already making a shove. But here, I mean, I guess it's okay because what you're gonna do is you're gonna pressure him under tower. Every time he tries to CS, do it, beat it. And I'm watching the map. Like you're just at the same time you gotta watch the map. Don't be afraid to throw Qs at him, especially like right here. Like this is the kind of thing that you would do to kill him. See? It's so fucking easy. This God, this guy is like fucking silver. Like holy shit, you're doing everything that he's like. It's just so easy. Then you just back, and then he's like, I lose like an entire wave, and then another wave comes in, and you just walk back. He's gonna have to force his teleport if he wants more CS. Otherwise, he's just gonna walk the lane and miss two waves. Top is so easy. Wow, I learned a lot from Chris. I don't even play the role. This is so fucking easy. Okay, if they actually go hard for this, if you see the Graves, you have a teleport ward right there. It's like a good flank. It's gonna die though. You shouldn't do it. I guess you could just let it be. Because normally I would just TP. Okay, so I guess he did not take the teleport route. Therefore, he has teleport. Just be aware of that. Like, if you are gonna teleport, he can respond. Good try. Nice. And you get the comet off. Nice. Nice. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Only last hit. Don't extend. Like if your Q does damage to the backline on accident, it's not your fault. Like it just kind of happens to be that way. Your goal is to just sit and pure last hit. And then like there's probably a question like when do I choose the last hit and when do I not choose the last hit? Here you choose the last hit because you want to push it as slowly as possible because if he's pushing it, he's creating a disadvantage for himself. It's the range versus melee matchup. It's just how it's gonna be. Looks like Graves is gonna prep a gank, so now you really want to last it, because then you don't want to. Okay, you can just lock him down. This is pretty easy. Okay. Okay, sure. Nice route. Okay, flash Gragas. 1154. Make sure you type that. A little bit forced, cause he decided to back down. 54. Cause it's timed in synchronization with your flash. Like your flashes are exactly at the same time. Cause like when Graves turned his back, that was his method of disengaging. You did not have to force that. You should recall and then just yeah, this is well, I think you should have recalled first because you need more mana, and you can also buy an item. That's fine. Lock him down. Nice. Easy. Easy. Ward it. Ward it. Ward it. Ward it. Okay, that's fine. Just go. Okay. Easy. Okay, you should just recall. Don't need to extend. You can just sit here. Oh, well, you don't need to go that far back. You actually wanted to recall in the first bush because if you stay near that bush, you get EXP, and then that doesn't decrease your like it makes your trip a little bit more worth it. You want to maximize as much as possible. Cause backing up there, like yeah, it means you're safe, but like you're behind two dudes. Your friends are there for you, and sure. Okay, my mic like died for like a second, but I was saying your friends are there to cover you. You have a Braum and like a Swain or something. They can defend you while you're trying to recall. And then plus like it's kind of obvious that if somebody comes to you or throws a skill shot at you, you'd literally know, and it's no big deal. 3 creeps does matter though, because it's the difference between a goal discrepancy and not. This is going to be a little bit more difficult for you to freeze, but your goal is to still continuous to freeze. Gragas did not teleport because he got like chucked out of lane, so that was a really good pressure. Like in theory here, you don't have to have Zanyas, but it's always necessary to have Zanyas because you create like 4 seconds of invulnerability, and it's just way too good to not take. So nice. This is an easy escape. In fact, you could probably beat the shit out of him. And okay, not if you missed that one. Nice. Just be patient. Nice. In theory, if you didn't miss your first Q, I believe I'm confident that your damage output would have allowed you to all in him. under the circumstance that there was no interference, like a response from Gragas. Think of Gragas as like think of Gragas as a hand trap. Like if there was no response from him, then you would be fine. Like if he just wasn't there, like if he already ashed or something, you know, like that's pretty much it. Like the 1v1 is pretty straightforward. You just gotta hit the other spells. Oh, this is fucking hilarious. He already used his ulti. He's fucking okay. Well, the healing is huge. Graves, use your fucking Q, dude. Just Q the wall. He's dead. He's so easy. Oh, the slide. I like it. This is pretty easy. He's got no mana, so you could just position yourself in front of him and then just keep hitting him. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Yeah, oh, the comment is hilarious. This game is easy. Platinum, huh? So this is what plat's become, huh? Shit. Level of play really has evolved. Back then, people would be like, oh, he's platinum. And it's like, alright. You peaked plat 1, though, so you've never been D5 yet. I see. It's just a demotion streak. Alright. And you got a large game volume and play like ice-based champions. Yep. Yep. Undo that pot. There it is. And you don't really need that other pot. Like, if you bought that pot, I mean, I guess, but like, I would rather just have 2 control wards. Cause you can't place one, and like, oh, if they kill it, just place another. Like, fuck you. Oh man, 30 seconds on TP. Yeah, good job, Callista. Really, really, yeah, alright. Fucking, if that Jin was good, he would have shot him. Jesus Christ. Fucking awful display of blocking. Since there's no last hits coming in, press tab real quick and then just check what Gragas has. Okay, see, this guy's fucking retarded. Oh my god, if you like die to him, you're sad. Oh, that was pretty hilarious. Looks like they got the first turret. No big deal though. This doesn't mean like it's the end of the world or anything. Gragas is going full damage, so it means more than anything for me to say, hey, watch out for his spells. Like he's just using it to clear waves. You can easily trade with him right here. Yeah. Because he has no MR, just letting you know he has no MR. Attempting to all in him is fine. Okay, that's a little ox. Well, now you know he has no ulti. In theory, because he has no ulti, I mean, like, what I would have done is I would have flashed forward and let that push beat to tower, then beat the shit out of him, because he has no mana right now. He has no way to sustain mana. You can actually call Graves for a gank. No, this is pretty easy if you don't need it. Ooh, oh yeah, well, I'll body slam too, beat. Oh. Yeah, just Graves will just finish him. It's fine. Graves will, Graves? 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 Just finish him, bro. Do it quick though. He just needs to wait for his ulti. Just ping his ulti. Okay, Swain is coming. Jesus Christ, this is a retarded ass game. You're gonna TP in, right? Oh my god. Wait, why'd you stop your channel? No. Alright, I guess you could go. Yeah. But you might not win this one. I would've gone for Sork Boots. Ooh. Ooh, oh. Slide in. Your cooldowns are fine though. This is pretty easy. 1 second. Wow. Alright. So optimization variant display is you sacrificed you gave Vagar 2 kills, but you got yourself 2 kills. So in the end, it's not your goal isn't to straight trade like even trades. What I would have done is I would have teleported top, and then you guys 2v1 dive the Vagar. Because it's more valuable to kill. Like, no matter what happens, Vagar will end up murdering someone anyway. Jin will live, but you can easily kill him. You know what I mean? Like, like, which person is easier to kill, and what can they do? Jin getting 2 kills right there, that's a good sacrifice. But then, like, he look at his items. Like he has 2 items. Congratulations, Jin. What the fuck are you gonna do? Like he has nothing. But Veigar at any point in the game, once he's just level 6, if you have significant HP or he's farmed at a decent like non-subhuman Leon level, then all he has to do is just fuck you over with one button. Press R, you die. Oh, oh, oh. All right, minus. You can flash the body slam. It's a skill shot, so you can flash the body slam. That was your only way of winning. And keeping in mind, this is past 11 minutes, so in theory, you should know that whether or not he has flash or not, because you timed it. That's the whole point of having the timers. You drill it in your mind. Hey, his timer is this much. He shouldn't have flash because I don't have flash, because you guys flashed at the same time. And knowledge-wise, he never flashed to run away from you like previously, because I never noticed it. Like maybe he did and I just didn't catch it, but like, yeah. Because you had flash and he never seemed to have flash in between us. Like the times I've been watching you or what's been on your screen, then I know that he has no flash. Or he does have flash, and then like let's say you can flash because he has flash, so he'll have some way of escaping you, but you can dodge his body slam, whereas he would have to dodge your Q or something. All right, under normal circumstances, what you would do is you want to switch lanes, but you haven't beaten your tower yet, so you just got to kill your tower. Like the whole lane swapping thing, like as soon as you take your tower, that's perfectly normal. And look, like right here, this is what happens when you feed the Veigar. Like yeah, he's like really strong right now, like so you can't. Yeah, it's the sacrifices that you drop Veigar for. Oh, oh, you can make it. Flash is in house. 2205. Nice. W. That was a really awkward. Okay, that dot walk back would have just landed you into the thing. Just make sure that when he ults or he casts a barrel, just dodge it or try to dodge it. Cause that's what I do. Oh, this is pretty easy. Oh. He's in that bush, most likely. Uh, it's fine. Okay, never mind. There's no wards there. There shouldn't be one. Okay, he just proto belted. Just go for it. You can either kill the tower and go for him, or just go straight for him. It's your choice. Okay, this Graves is retarded. Okay, you took a lot of damage there. You can just use your ult to heal yourself in theory, but better option is to take the tower. You can't dive him. He's gonna one-shot. Oh, uh, I know that you're gonna use it into the wall to hop over to the right side of the wall. It's really risky though. There's a bug where it 50-50s you, but if you're a Lissandra one trick, I'm sure you can like debunk it. But you can 50-50 it, sometimes it goes to the left side and you're like, what the fuck? See, it's better just to take the tower. Like, gives a shit about the who gives a shit about the Gragas kill? You've killed him enough. Me dying once, like yeah. Is that in the bush? Yeah, that's in the bush. Is behind you is a Xinjiao, if you can tell. You can try to kill him if your team's not in position, so just don't touch him. Get your Zanyas, maybe shove out mid lane. No, mid lane's like gone. Yeah, it's fine. Pay attention to them. Yep. Braum? Braum? Hello? The fuck? Why ulti? Oh my god. This is what we call throwing. NA's pretty good at it. Like how we threw worlds. Don't if you're gonna engage, jump on the Jin as soon as possible. You need to look at your side lanes because you can't just let the pressure build up on the side lanes. You're not your bottom lane, but your top. You're just gonna drop that tower for free, and then you would have to waste a teleport to do it. You never want to let your side lanes go, and then they're gonna engage, so you gotta try to counter engage. The Jin's right there. All right, Callista dies. You're gonna lose so much off of this. They can siege mid right now. Xin just has to group, and it's a 5v4. Wallah. Try to freeze someone next time when they try to jump in like that. Like the Gragas would be fine. Okay, here he comes. You have Zanya's. They're just gonna wait it out though. That's fine too. While you're backing, just make sure you watch what's going on. Your team is kind of alright. What the fuck? 2v5? What? 2v5? What? Just kidding. He's gonna get 4-shotted. Oh, see you later. An ally's been slain. There you go. I knew it. 4-shot. This guy is obsessed. Yeah, just clear the wave. See, like you actually do lose teleport because of that one. So instead, you just go top next time. Like you can't stay in siege mid. And if you were to stay in siege mid, you'd have to engage. That's why I was saying just Sky Strike and mobilize it. So you guys -2 towers, and then behind you is a Xin. And what do you get out of this? Press tab. What dragon is it? Is it fire? That's ocean. It's a minus. I mean, yeah, I get that you get. Oh my god, just kill this guy. The fuck's he doing? Chase him down actually, because he's a vital target to kill. Okay, stay in range, stay in proximity. Shouldn't be able to kill you if you just keep hitting him. There you go. Thank you. All right, clear top, clear top, clear top. Nobody's gonna touch you unless somebody teleports. But Gragas is the only one that has teleport. I think. Does Veigar have teleport? Yeah, he does, but he's dead. Oh, that's why that guy has never teleported. Holy shit. Oh, sorry. I just assume every mid laner, I mean every top laner takes teleport because that's that's the right competent thing to do. Fuck me, man. Jesus Christ. So Veigar has teleport and Veigar's dead, so you're fine. Yeah, just take that. See, now they're gonna have to force their Gragas because he's already recalling anyway. He's gonna answer top, and then after that, you're gonna have to answer top. And it's just a back and forth battle. Whatever happens in between the time that the opposite player decides to answer the wrong wave, it's the most optimal time for you to make action happen. So if Gragas answers top because there's a big ass fucking wave being built up, do something on another side of the map. Kill somebody, then threaten a Baron objective or a tower. Because they did that to you just now. So if they can do it to you, can't you apply the same pressure and concept to them? Like inverse? See? There's Gragas, as I predicted. So now you're gonna have to attempt to make something happen. The most optimal way is to kill somebody. Looks like Jin is the only person that's open right there in the red buff. But he doesn't seem like he's the most optimal target. Looks like people want to recall. It's a bad time to recall. Are they really gonna go pick off this fucking Gragas? Oh my god, that's a terrible choice. Whatever. He's free anyway. Because that creates a lot more pressure off top if you can pick him off. I think you should try to freeze him. If you can't, you can't. Keep an eye out on that Alistar. Okay, this is pretty. Oh shit. All right, well that's. Oh, that was a pretty nice flash actually, buddy. Holy shit, this Graves going ham. Back him up. Nice. Freeze the Alistar if you can. This guy's fucking. This guy's. What is this? Tarzan? Hello? Ooh. Slice him. Slice this bitch up. Hell yeah. Check if Swain to teleport. If you can kill the Xin Zhao, you guys can do Baron. What was that flash? Oh my god. Alright, well, you have no DPS. Like, yeah, you count Graves as deep. Okay, then you can get 2 objectives. You can get this and red buff. Just ping red buff. I'm sure you can get this without it. Just ping red buff. It's free. It just came up. God, that's fucking stupid. Was it just me, or did did you see it too? He, like, flashed in place? Like, check tab. Maybe it was not Callista flash. He has no flash! Fucking dumb. God damn it. Dude, you can't flash like that, man. Oh, what? They took red? What? It just spawned! Okay, sure. Alright, well, you only got 1 objective. You might be able to get 2. This is a little bit crazy. Because, yeah, Veigar's alive. If he dies, he dies. Yep, his fault. That's why I said it was a little crazy. I mean, if you do it, you gotta initiate on 1. Can't do it if there's no minion wave, though. And it looks like Swain's not gonna commit. Oh, nice pull. Alistar has no ulti. He's actually pretty weak. You can kill him if you... Because he has... Okay, it looks like they're fighting. That's fine. Poke the alley. Flash alley. It's fine. Yep. Of course. And of course, Swain has flash, which he could use to escape. He can just flash the fucking Alistar W, and you would escape. You can get a. I think Morella's would have been better, not Leandri's, but just saying, Leandri's is it's decent because you amp damage and it works with your cheap shot. But Morella's is better because if you look at their team composition, Xin Zhao, Alistar, Jin, and Gragas all have some form of healing. Cutting it down is the most important part. Also, Alistar didn't build Righteous Glory. He didn't build health. Oh, and Jin has an indirect form of healing too with his heal, not just his lifesteal. Like, yeah, he didn't build lifesteal, but okay, never mind then. He probably has bloodline. I don't know. All Leandries can do is just damage to tanks, but you're basically not spending you're not making the most out of your gold. I would have gone for Morello's because it gives the same thing as Leandries, except instead of the burn damage, you get Grievous. What the fuck? Good try. Good comment. See the Jin? Jin. Nice. Nice. Get out. Oh my god, your fucking damage is lit, but still. A little aggressive on the flash there. Like, really aggressive on the flash there. No, no, don't buy it. You know, you want to watch the team fight. You need to see if they burn flashes. Pay attention. Okay. Are they gonna hard chase? They should just stop and answer the side waves. Do not do Baron. They can do Baron without you, but they will get hurt. Like, they're gonna take a lot of damage. No, don't do it. Okay, they're doing crap. Never mind. It's fine. Just push out the waves. You win. It's a 1-for-1. It's no big deal. But here's another 1v1, like 1-for-1 rule. Don't 1-for-1 when you're ahead, because you kind of if you're ahead, it's worth it for them to 1-for-1 because they're not ahead. Holy shit, that was close. Tab, check dragon, ocean. What the fuck is this ocean shit? I guess you guys could get ocean drag. Provided that they don't do Baron. Okay, your top is being pushed, someone is answering it. Your bottom is being pushed, someone's answering it. Just push out mid. Some people are definitely gonna answer that one. Freeze whoever you can catch. Okay, that's close. That's fine. Guardian, Lamel. Like if it looks like you can make a pick, and use your ward. Like drop it there so they can see. That's fine. Whoa, little hard there. Don't do it on Ali. He can just R. Ocean drags up. You've drawn them away. You should just ping the dragon and do it. You've pushed them away from the dragon. Oh god, come on. Oh god. All right. Well, freeze the Veigar if you. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, you can. Oh my god, that's a big play. Ult yourself, yeah. Fuck. Oh. Okay. You're clean. You're not clean. Man, you guys just take the fucking dragon. Jesus, Swain, what the fuck? That was Swain's fault. I mean, Graves could just sneak it as long as there's no control ward in there. Remember when you were like near dragon? You should have just placed it over the wall. That way Graves can do this for free. Now he's actually under risk. See, he's gonna get CC'd to death. I mean, it's not like he can't. Good job. What? Wait, what? He doesn't have smite. Ping his smite. Just yeah. Okay, good. Oh my god. What? What am I watching? Oh, this is a repeat. I'm back. Uh, you don't have to tell them. Whatever. Okay. Ah. What the fuck? All you have to do is press. Okay, he has it on F. Just have to press F, and it's fuck me, man. Jesus shit Christ, fuck. It's okay. I got a card addiction tonight. Just relieve my stress. If you're gonna place a blue ward, place it near wolf camp, the enemy wolf camp, because then it's just this jungle scouting tactic. Okay. Because like you don't have any other places to technically place it. There's another spot like in between. It's a bush. It's like a ward. It's like a bush in front of you. Not the one you're standing on. It's like to the left. To the left. Not that one, but the one under it. Not that one. That one. Yes. I don't know what they call that bush, but it's like one of the bushes like near the behind the blue buff. Just take that one. Next time you have a ward, it's a great spot to ward. All right, they already warded it, so you're fine. Make this pick. Make this pick. This is huge. If you can get that pick, ult yourself probably. That's fine. You're probably gonna have to Zanyas too. You have flash. You're fine. Get out as safely as possible. No way! Holy shit! This is fucking Callista, dude! Man, your team actually lost that team fight when you had a huge advantage. Jesus Christ. Callista, holy shit. They can't do Baron. Note that it's okay to lose team fights. It's just that if they take an objective, you lose. Like, it's okay to go like 5 for 5 if nothing happens on the map. Here's my advice. Since they have a lot of magic resist, Banshee's Veil or Abyssal Mask. In theory, Abyssal Mask is like hella late, but it works. That's just my 2 cents though. Cause Abyssal Mask would just, Banshee's Veil would just give you, I mean, you're building components for it anyway, but like Banshee's Veil would just give you extra magic resistance and gives you a bubble so that you don't get popped or anything like instantly. No, no, none of that fucking, you can walk through the cage if he cages you first, kind of thing, you know? Like it's just a lot easier for you to avoid danger. And it's good that you're pressuring like this. Just keep going back between here and top. And then eventually you'll have to use your teleport and then get a good flank off. This is why these wards are important to place. I mean, yeah, you can't teleport to your trinket, but still. Teleport safely back, and then like notice your farm is like abnormal, like or well, it's normal now, but yeah. Void Staff is a little bit risky. Like I said, the better option was for you to purchase just the Banshee's Veil. It's not about you having damage. Clearly, you have enough damage, and their opponents are not building any resistances whatsoever. It's not about your damage right now. It's about your survivability. Banshee's Veil as a final item works too. You'll have 40% CDR. You'll have um, you'll have a bubble, some MR, so that Gragas and stuff, Gragas and Veigar inherently deal less damage to you. You know, stuff like that. Void Staff would come in as the last item. This is very dangerous, but if you're gonna go in, you might wanna catch the Veigar. Yeah, he's actually free. Just if you can, okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Somehow you have to manage to escape. Ah, fuck. Oh, your team is huge. Just need to get the Graves damage. Come on, Graves! Yeah, rapid fire cannon, right, baby? Oh shit! Oh, he's 1v9! Oh, Tarzan! Da, 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 da. Oh, fuck this guy. Oh my god. Oh, wait, what are you doing, Jin? You fucking retarded. Oh, if you got hit by that, oh, fucking hell. If he had flash, I would have flashed that. Fuck. Okay, you know he's gonna respond with Zanya's almost every instance of the day. You would actually have to, instead of locking him down with your ulti, R him first. I think what I saw was that you ulted, like when you ulted first. I mean, you W'd first. He can still respond with Zanya's. You know what I mean? Like he can still respond with the Zanyas if you ult first, or if you W first. So instead, just ult him so that way he can't respond. Yeah, you ulted yourself. Yeah, that's right. You ulted yourself. So then, yeah, because you W'd him first. That's right. I see. Uh, Oh, calculator. Banshee's Veil, by the way. You can't get any stronger. Like, if you really want to have any stronger, to get any stronger, you have to build a death cap. But that's not gonna be optimal, because you're dying too quick, as you can tell. If you want to live longer, go Morello's. But I recommend death cap. I mean, I recommend fuck me. I recommend Banshee's Veil. Just so you can have a little bit more magic resist, because he actually killed you, like, off there. Just prep a teleport. You'll be fine. Just keep pushing bottom or top. Mostly bottom, though. As long as nobody gets caught, you're fine. But this is like any elo. Just once you get caught, it's game. Top lane needs to be answered eventually. Jesus Christ, bro. Oh, that was a great one. Oh! Okay, 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 okay. Freeze him. Nice, nice. Beat him. Gotta kill him fast. Oh! Oh my god, he's living. Holy shit. Ah, damn it. Oh my god, I think that's game. Jesus Christ, we can't even kill the Veigar. Not your fault you didn't Zhonya's though. I didn't expect you to die instantly either, but holy fuck, this fucking not the Graves, the Callista got caught, and then like he didn't get caught, and then like he died. Fuck. Sorry team, Jesus. Yep, that's correct. Bad. Remember what I said about playing top lane? 80 carry loses is over. What is their Callista score? Let's see. Oh, okay, 2 and 10, right? Is that what it says? 2 and 10? Yep. Of course. Fucking hell. 210 ADC. See, like you have like so much pressure. Things you did. Okay, let me re-review the VOD. All right, I
Holy
don't know what you were
shit!
saying that entire time, cause like obviously I just don't know what you're saying, cause I can't
Yeah.
hear you. But oh my god, I'm sorry. This is solo queue for you, eh?
You can only do so much with the bot lane. I was just more focused on what I could do better. You're right about the Morello and Omicron. That's probably what I should have had in the first place. Because in the last team fight, I noticed that the Veigar got health back again. I think it was the Alistar heal and the Jin heal. That helped him a lot with that.
Let me take a look at the last team fight. Cause yeah, I saw his life. I was like, oh, he's gonna live. Like he's just gonna hard live. Let's see. So he's out here. Yeah, there's a Jin heal, and then yeah, Alistar pops heal, and then look at all these heals. 319. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Morello's is almost always optimal simply because they have healers. It's like the same thing as Leandry's. Like you're building too much on damage. So you have the void. So yeah, because like I saw you build components for Void Staff, and those same components can go into Banshees, but you chose the Void Staff first. Was it just because you had enough gold for the Void Staff at the time?
No,
So
it's a force of habit at this point. Because like I'm used to building pure damage. I don't think about durability besides hourglass.
oh yeah, I see. Yeah, you had like
What?
1800 gold. And I'm like, isn't that enough, or is that too short? Or are you too short? Because then like 1800 plus like 850 or plus 435. Okay, you'd probably be like 200 gold short, because like it's a 3000 gold item if I'm not mistaken. Like Banshee's Veil, right? It's like 3000 gold. Banshee's Veil is, yeah, it's 3000 gold. It's like you have to buy the Fiendish Codex, which is 900. It's like 850. Yeah, it's like 800 gold plus this blasting one was like 850. Let's see. You need you already bought it for 435, so it's like 465 plus 450 plus another 800. Yeah, you should have enough for a void staff, because then 850.
Oh my god.
plus 435. Yeah, you have enough for 3,000. See, so yeah, you had enough gold for Banshee's Veil. This way, like, I was right. I was like, damn, maybe I buy Banshee's Veil too much. When you're ahead, okay, so when you're ahead or behind, if you're behind, you build damage. If you're ahead, you build defense because you need to live longer. Because if you're ahead and you die as the one who has the lead, what happens? You kind of just throw the game because you are the game. You are the team. Notice that you and Graves are the only two people that have damage. So like, if you die and Graves dies, it's game. You know, like that makes sense, right? If you're ahead, stay ahead by building defense, because then it makes it harder for someone to kill someone that's ahead. And then your damage will naturally follow because you are ahead. You're going to use your inherent strength and then build defense off of that inherent strength. Rather than when you're behind, you have no inherent strength, so you just keep building strength. Does that make sense? Let me see. You can see my screen, right? Like, yeah, it should be working. Oops, that's not the one I meant to pull. I meant to do this and then shove this over here. Okay. And then, you see, let me try calling again. Okay, go for it. Hello? Hello?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Did you catch what I was saying?
About
Or,
if you're ahead, you build defensively. If you're behind, you build damage.
yeah. Obviously, this is not always set in stone, but in your case, it was because these people are building glass cannon, right? All of them have not had a single ounce of defense on them, except for like Alistair, but that's inherent. Um, so then you would just build defense because if they're all building glass cannon, then it makes it harder for them to kill you, and that makes your lead more apparent. So then, if it's harder for them to kill you despite them building nothing but damage, then you're just gonna kill them because you outlived them. Because if they build nothing but damage and no defense, and you have some damage but a ton of defense, you'll live. And because you're ahead, your inherent lead, your gold lead that you started with at the beginning of the game, will grant more pressure on the map. Uh, Other thing is that this dive. Okay, so like I said, go for the tower, and then both of you guys, both of you guys are like flopping around here. I was like, what the fuck is going on, yo? And then just take the fucking tower. Like the kill on Gragas, it doesn't matter as much. And then when we got into the actual game, this was really funny because like this game was, like laning. Like I don't know if this was what you would normally do, but this is what I would do. Like you just kind of freeze it because the matchup calls for you to freeze it. It's the same thing as if you were to play against Fizz. Just do whatever you like. Look at this. This was you. I expected you to kill him here, like 100%. And like yeah, sure and then for some reason you were like right here when I said whenever he goes for this, because he can break it with his Q, right? But then they're all low, so he gets to walk up and auto them. So you beat the shit out of it. Look, watch. He has to walk up here, and then he didn't pop it yet, so right, so you beat him. They're not all dead, so he has to go. He's still busy last hitting. He's not even thinking about you, and then hit him, and then you hit him, and he's still last hitting. He's like, oh, apparently I'm really low. Then he dies, and then you're just like, what the fuck just happened? And it's like, well, you're capitalizing on the fact that he's fucking like so busy last hitting that he can't see that he's getting killed. Fucking fucking Leon.
What the fuck?
That makes sense, right? Like he was just being retarded. Like just punish him.
Taking advantage that he didn't overstay, and I was prepared to dive into the tower just to finish him off. Because I also noticed he barely had any mana.
Yeah, you always punish him when he has no mana because he has no way to regen mana. He has ring, but he requires to last hit with ring, so he's probably salvaging whatever he could. But you kind of beat the
And
shit out of him.
when he
And
got greedy for the CS, I was able
yeah,
to punish and get a kill.
also in theory, you can just not like he can stay and get the exp, but he could not get the gold, and so he sits there, and you don't have to dive him. Like you don't have to kill him to drain him of his resources. You know what I mean? It's like you're just sucking him of his fucking money. He's just there. Yeah, he's getting something, but he's not getting everything. So it's making it inefficient. See, Graves turned his back and then he said this isn't an optimal dive, so then you forced it. Though don't try to if it's like if you can't catch him immediately, don't do it. Just let it go. It's okay. Yeah, he flashed and you flashed, and then you should be able to time his flash because it's like because the instance he flashed, let's see, it was like there. See, it's like 54, and then I said 11:54. Like when you see a flash because you expect it to happen because you flash, and like if he doesn't flash, he's gonna take a lot more damage. You just time it. You type 45. That was funny. Top laner flash. Top F 1145, and then you ping it a bunch of times. I'm extremely used to pinging my flashes. I'm extremely used to pinging a lot of things. You ping, but you gotta ping more, and it should be like a habit to ping a lot too, because that's just how you evolve. Because then if you don't ping, it's kind of awkward. Let me add you on this one, cause my friends list is full on my main. So I'm just gonna add you on this one. This is gross. What the fuck? Okay, and then the answering, the waves. So there was a huge. One of the reasons they started coming back into the game was because you let them push. So remember when you showed up mid? I think we talked that was like the extremely like pretty important one where like you took this tower, right? This was like way later. Okay, you take the tower, and then right here. No, here. No, we're there yet. You back? Yeah, yeah. So you're walking mid, but then there's a massive wave top. Should have gone top right away. If you see a wave that's about to push past the 50% mark, like halfway through, or you see this enemy wave is bigger than your wave, just answer it. Because if you answer it, it means that they'll have to answer it. Eventually, like it's gonna be a push and shove. Like it's always back and forth, right? So you can answer it, right? And then like they'll answer it, and then you'll answer it, and then they'll answer it. But during these times of when people are answering it, if you make something happen, you are gonna be at the advantage. So what happens is this is how they're gonna this I'm gonna tell you what they're thinking. Okay, I'm pushing top. If they don't make something happen and we make something happen, we win. Simple as that. So flip that theory and make it work on our side. So this is what we call macro. So like this is one of my specialties for coaching is a macro coach. It's how you climb. So like because Xin Zhao is granting pressure, don't go bottom. I don't understand. Like this was weird. This move down here was weird. Told you to look at the side lanes. You got to look at the top and the bottom. Top first, because top should be the first one that goes to your eyes. Then they force something to happen as soon as you decided to leave, right? I mean, yeah, it looks like it's coming in for a flank, but Xin Zhao could have left, and he chose not to leave. So then they make something happen, and then I'm glad you didn't take this one. You would have died. And then because they make something happen, Graves is like, oh shit, top lane is being pushed. I should answer it. But then more actions happening mid, so he's like, oh, Xin Zhao's not there, so I should go mid. Oh, so it looks like something's happening. So they're pulling Graves away, and then Graves shows mid. Swain dies. Graves shows mid. They've got too much pressure. Xin Zhao decides, okay, it's better for me to go back up top because I don't need to do anything. Easy dodge, NA. Jin could have timed that better by shooting it earlier, and then you would not have been able to dodge it, but he's bad, so that's fine. And then Graves, yeah, 1v9s and shit, but I mean, it's alright. Xin Zhao shows top, etc., so then you go back up here. And you're forced to lose a teleport. A summoner spell that you can't just relinquish that summoner spell for any reason. You know, like, just to answer one or two waves, when you could have just answered the wave initially and saved the entire 5-minute cooldown spell. Because that shit is 4 minutes, whatever it is. And it's very optimal because it's not optimal to ever use your teleport to expend it for a wave like that, because then you minus like really hard. It's like paying it's like someone ashing your pot of desires. You just minus 10, and then you just suck. They can ash pot of desires, right? Right?
That's a me.
Wait, it's a meme, right?
Yes.
Okay, but you can, right? Or
It just there's a debate. Is it a -11 or are you trading evenly? Like, oh, ask for desires.
oh, Leon, like the first time I talked to Leon, I was like, why is pot of desires bad? And he's like, because it's a -11. That's what that's me trying to do an impression of him. It's a -11.
Uh,
So you answer the wave and then they answer it as I predicted, right? It's like a cycle. And whoever answers at the wrong time and you punish them, the wrong time is indicated by whether the enemy team punishing. So like the enemy team was able to get like some momentum and some pressure going simply because they got a lot of global gold off of the top lane tower and the mid lane tower and the bunch of kills that they got down mid uh together. Like the gold off of that put them back in the game. Sure, it's 13 to 25, but that 13 and that 25 doesn't really describe the strength of both sides of the team. Do you know what I mean? So then, how do you prevent this? Well, just think about which waves are gonna be pressuring on. Like, if you see like a wave coming in and it's bigger than yours, answer it as soon as possible. And sometimes like you have to sacrifice a team fight for it, but it's no big deal. It's just how it is gonna be because answering team fights or answering waves is always gonna be like how the game works. If you watch competitive, if you watch non-competitive, it's the same logic. It's a flow. It's always going to be answering, um, waves after waves. And then if you answer at the wrong time, there goes Baron, there goes this, there goes that, etc., etc. So that's just the way it is. Um, yeah, atomization. You can't do cookie cutter build. That's called or set in stone builds because that's just not really that's not optimal. You know, like you build a void staff or a Leandry's as a what you say is a force of habit, but like you could easily just change that by switching to the right item based on the situation. Like for example, if you see that the opponents have a large majority of AD, aside from building Zanya's, the only other option that you can have is to build either durable, like one more Roa or something, or you just build a Frozen Heart. And as weird as that sounds, Frozen Heart does give you mana, does give you cooldowns, and it gives you a passive, that gives you, sure it doesn't give you health, but it gives you a passive that is very, very good. So that's a big help. Um, this Callista sucked, like, very hard, and my god, that is what it's like trying to carry a fucking 80 carry E-girl main or whatever the fuck. Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, and then this overextension bottom, I could have sworn I said you can back, and then it'll. Okay, so the only way that bottom engage would have worked is if nobody got caught and you guys landed all your abilities. It's that there was like no way that would have played out any better unless you guys played it correctly, and it played out incorrectly because I think someone got caught. I think it was Braum. Like you have to have either made something happen right away or it just doesn't work. Where the fuck is that instance where you guys are all bottom? It's like wasn't here. You drove them away from. Oh yeah, I love that you guys all drove them away from Dragon, and then instead of actually taking the free objective, because you just build leads off of small advantages. You just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna run it down. Good job, Swain. Just fucking running it down bot lane, like fucking making me wanna like cringe. Like fuck, dude. Ugh, Zelo sucks. And your fucking your Graves. Holy shit! Don't even get me started on your Graves, man. Fucking missing or sorry, you didn't even have Smite and Solo's Dragon. Come on. Enemy team shows up. Oh no, I didn't have Smite. Like, yeah, no shit. Fuck. These games are like 600 games in a season, and yeah, like that's how I've already lost my sanity. Don't worry, it's okay. We're on the same boat. We can
You've lost
ride.
your sanity?
Huh?
Sanity?
Yes, I have lost my sanity.
Why?
Uh, After this game, you should know why. But then like you kind of repeat it like instance after instance. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Uh, it just like we were able to get the advantage, we just couldn't close out the game because we didn't know how to play the map.
Correct. And that is a problem that players tend to struggle with a lot. You
Especially in solo queue, you can't communicate with them.
another way, yeah, because you'll get chat banned. You'll you can get whatchamacallit higher in Mexico if you played on LAN. Like you can easily hit challenger on LAN
The fuck? How would you know this?
because I hit challenger on LAN.
Did you go? Oh wait, no, you just went to the. You just.
What? Oh, is this the part, right? Yeah, that's funny. How did I hit, I just played on an account in LAN. It's a really racist name though. Uh, but then I hit challenger on LAN, got my jacket, sold it. I don't need the jacket. Looked ugly anyway.
How much do you sell the challenger jacket for?
It's like half a grand. It's not that much.
Good for playing League though.
Yeah, it was alright. I mean, I just abused certain champions, and also it was a dynamic queue, so abused that too.
Rom got caught, and then we each got caught one
Yep,
by one after that.
correct. That's another thing. You guys are better as five, and then like the thing is, Callista tended to not group, which is kind of awkward, and she's probably doing that because it makes sense for her to do that. She's just salvaging a lead or trying to salvage whatever she can, because she's like vulture mode where she can't really. She didn't really have a lead in the first place, so she's just eating whatever CS she's able to eat and taking the scraps from other lanes instead of grouping. And I think it's better to group. Like that's just my personal opinion. Unless it is, unless it's like an answering kind of wave. Like she's not answering, she's just shoving. So that's a different story altogether. It's just kind of dumb that like fucking yeah, the healing. Oh my god, that was fucking retarded. At the end, Morello's Leandri's only just amplifies your damage if you. It's like cheap shot. It amplifies your damage, and you having different runes or masteries would not have made a difference here if you take that logic into account. Like oh, if I had electrocute, I would have had this and that. Because I always get that argument. So in theory, your electrocute would not have made a difference really. Like you just dealt a little bit more damage, but you know that kind of damage isn't mitigated by the amount of healing. You know, like that they drop. So it's like wow, it's whatever. And then Jin gets out of position, so I expect what I didn't expect was the flash. I just expected you to proto belt freeze and then use your E to reposition yourself. And then your damage on your Q is insane, but like you died. You know, like I actually expected you to somehow live that if you just flash away. Cuz you should be using flash more defensively unless you're killing for an objective. And here if you do kill them, the only objective that you guys could take is Baron, but you need to have everybody live for it. So like it'd be better to just save your flash for a defensive play. Cause let me watch this again real quick. I think you flash proto belted then W'd, if I'm not mistaken. So let's take a look.
That sounds about right.
Cause then that's an F1. That's an
There's usually
F1W. That's an F1W. Whereas you could just 1W.
wait, where's
There's
the flash if I do the proto belt?
huh?
By the time I take the E and then the proto belt, I'm already in range of the Jin, so I have no reason to flash.
So you flash one and then you're in the range. So yeah. So I think you should have just. Are you saying you should have just 1W'd proto belted? Or what 1W instead of F1W? Right?
Yeah.
Cause
Oh,
I think you
shit.
should have, but I mean, you hit the Vagar too, but it didn't really make a difference. Cause like, who cares if you hit? Cause like, even if you hit the Vagar, you can't catch him. Cause you can only, oh shit, you can only catch one target. And like, catching the one target that mattered the most was the Vagar. I mean, the Jin, because he has no mana and he does he's just the easiest person to uh pressure since he's out of position.
And another thing I barely noticed is the Kaisa wasn't with us either, or the
She's
Callista.
never with she's never yeah she's never with you. So that was a bigger problem. Like in general, fights are just rough to take. It's better to there's this is what we call mob mentality. I mean it's not like forcing it on, but it happens. Like everybody has it at some point. Even I have it. It's hard to get rid of because like it's just judgment based. Um, and sometimes like having mob mentality also gets you it creates a lot of toxicity because like it means that you're really selfish, but in reality it's just more smart decisions. Um, Mob mentality is where your team right here decided, hey, we're all gonna jump off a bridge together, and because they're your friends, aka your team, you join them. But that's mob mentality. Like you know, like do you just join them because they're your friends and they'll like you? No, they're gonna fucking. It's a bad decision. They're gonna die. You know what I mean? Like that's mob mentality. Just don't. If you think it's a bad choice, don't do it. This was the account. Its name used to be it used to be this used to be the name, but then I sold the account too, so it's all right. Anyway, that was one thing. So like your team decided to jump off the building, or you tried to initiate, and then it just didn't work. And then
We got here with decent though.
this was decent. So then huh?
You're right. I should have used the pink ward over the dragon pit.
Because I think you should have done that because it's just so that it's I mean it's always a thing to do it like um because you just show them that there's no wards there or it's safe to do this objective, and if it's safe to do the objective then obviously they're gonna take it, right?
But in this case, it wasn't safe because we lost the. Actually, no, we traded evenly in the 5, but Graves didn't have Smite to secure it.
Yes. So you lose. Like if it's not a I mean, obviously this is the coast mentality. If it's not a victory, it's a loss. There's no going in my eyes. There's usually never any going even, and going even is technically I treat it as a loss. So then I try never to go even. And if you decrease going even and just keep getting more victories, because if you make less mistakes than your opponent, you win. So if they make 10 mistakes and you make 8, you win. So that's usually how it works.
Oh, and you know the fight where I did the Flash Protocol? Since
The
the
same one
Kaisa
that we just reviewed, right?
was, I just noticed something. Instead of forcing a fight, I should have just moved to a side lane and let them push mid and then TP flank and then let the Kaisa group.
Yeah, that would have worked too. Because,
I
like, as a
I
top
feel
laner,
sideways.
this is the thing. If you're a top laner and you're a mid laner, there's a huge difference between answering sideways. Top laners tend to have teleport more, but they also have to, there's different matchups in the top lane. Top lane allows you to farm more, and then you just answer it. Um, Chris and I know the fundamentals behind, like, answering the sideways and, like, not pressuring, and, like, I always check out, like, what he's doing, and I'm very used to, like, what he is doing and stuff like that. Make sure you holy shit. When you have an opportunity to obviously buy a pink ward, just buy a pink ward. I mean, I saw it, and then like the health pot was funny, but buy pink wards, always buy pink wards. Pink wards
Uh,
are
at,
helpful. Never forget
at what
pinky.
time do I stop buying health pots after laning? Oh wait, after laning phase, I'm good without health pots. I could just
I
use
thought you, cause
theatrical
like
power.
I remember like there was one instance where was it just the one health pot you had, and then like see, you had one health pot.
Sure.
Yeah, I think I told you so. I don't remember, but like you bought like you had like a health pot, and then like you bought a control. You bought two health pots. Yeah, you have two health pots. You remember like it was like you bought like a control. I told you to buy a control ward instead. It was like here probably. Yeah, you bought one health pot, I think. Yeah, there it is. But you bought two, and then I changed it.
Wait, no. Laning phase is over. Why do you need health pots? At that point, they're just a waste of 50 gold.
Yes, but you bought a health pot anyway. That's why. Cause this was on your end, and then you bought a control ward. So you shouldn't have just bought that in general. Um, I think that you could easily buy anything else like control words. Aside from that, if you have to do it, buy more control words, dude. Like sometimes you could just have two or three locked in your inventory, whatever's maxed, and then just let it sit on that. You know what I mean?
I'm just a little like tilted. I'm not like tilted from anything else. I'm it just what really bothers me is the Swain had such a huge lead and the Vanguard somehow ended up like out damaging the Swain.
Veigar ended up out damaging this. Oh, Swain. Most of these guys just end up getting caught. And like that's another problem that happens in the CLO, and it happens in every elo. Just catch them. Mechanically being superior, there wasn't really anything that you did that was mechanically superior. Just the matchup was just a freaking easy ass matchup. Dodging skill shots, I didn't really see any like instance of dodging crazy skill shots. Like the Jin one was kind of like expected slash not expected, but it's like whatever. You know what I mean? So
If the Jin timed it right, then I it's a hard time for me to dodge. If he
yeah,
doesn't time it right, then it's
cause like the Zanya's ends, and then he has to consider projectiles timing of fire, and then he fires it. By the time your Zanya's literally goes off, and you don't have a chance because your ping is factored into account. Surprisingly, you get 60 to 70 ping. I get 70 plus ping, which is kind of funny, cause it's a lot of fucking ping. All right, I'm gonna play ARM after this coaching session, but I don't have much else to say, cause like it's just pretty straightforward, just hard CS. Because your CS numbers, like, after the laning phase, dwindle. And the only way to make up for this is if you answer side lanes. Because at the end, it's like 260 at 36. So you're down like 100 CS. It's like 26 over 36. So it's like 26 over 36. It's like 7 CS a minute. That's fine. From you, like, when easy matchups, I expect 8. to up that number, it's pretty easy. Just answer the side waves. But like that's it should be 7 CS a minute. Yeah, it's like 7 C. Um, you need to adapt your runes. You need to adapt your items based on the situation. Like if you think it's a matchup that's easy for you to poke, um, because I feel that a matchup that's easier for you to poke, it's a lot easier to do Comet because then you could control the lane at the same time. Whereas Electrocute can draw. It's great that you're doing heavy trades, but also you might take heavy trades. I don't know. Like I don't play Lissandra enough to understand how her timings work, but I think that if you do it slow or fast, being a one trick allows you to do it pretty fast. So, um, Comet's just I feel Comet's a little better because Gathering Storm. I don't know if you run Gathering Storm, but yeah, you do. Gathering Storm. If you're top lane, you take Absolute Focus instead of Celerity, and then you could take No Orb or Mana Flow Band for trading, and then secondary tree. I would either take Domination, Resolve, or Inspiration. Inspiration just because you get a free stopwatch and you save 600, but it's not really that great, or Boots for free, so you can roam if you're mid. And then you take 5% CDR probably because that's the only other option. The other one is if you're top lane and you would like to go tanky and trade more, you can take bone plating and fucking chrysalis. And then if you're fucking taking cheap shot and ultimate hunter is fine because that's the only two optimal skills that I see. What the fuck, friends? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna throw you in this ARAM game because I need to win my ARAM of the day. Unless you don't want to
What?
play.
I kind of want to finish my promos.
What are you, X1? 1X? Yeah, you're X1, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Alright. You're playing with your friend, right?
Yes. If he did start a new the game. Hold on.
Alright. I guess I can review more session on Friday if you down.
Sure.
Alright. I'm gonna close this and then,
But
yeah.
thanks for the help today. It was really
Yeah.
helpful.
Yeah. Okay, okay.
As long as I don't get a 2 and 10 ADC again, I think I'll be fine.
Pretty much, yeah. Another thing is make sure you're always open up for open to the knowledge because like there's some people that like just there's one person I met that like he just defended everything, or he either defended everything he did, or he understood everything that I did, but never executed it. There's huge differences. A lot of the game there is patience involved in the game, even though it's like oh I get impatient. It's like it's what we call an impulse. You got to control your impulse and instincts, and you have to adapt them to the most optimal way. I don't think you have any impulses or instincts other than what you told me was an impulse in it as an instinct. I thought it was just a mistake. Like you already did it by the time I told you, but I warned you ahead of time to get Morello's, right? Or not Morello's Banshees, but then you didn't get the Banshees. You
Yeah,
know what I
no,
mean? Like
adapting to the scenario is sometimes what I struggle with because when I think I know the path, it's not really the right path, but I can't think about it too much because I have to go out the base and then group with the team.
yeah. Be careful on watching team fights while you're dead, or shopping while you're dead, while team fights are going on, because you need to watch for summoner spells being blown. That way you can time it like, oh, I know that this Veigar has no flash. He can't escape me because I have flash. I'll just jump on top of him and I can try to catch him. Can you guys go follow? Pray. You know, like some stuff like that. Like maybe that kind of information is like extremely vital to the team. Whereas, whereas fucking no, please don't run it down mid is not vital to the team.
Oh, God. But yeah, I'll definitely try that a lot more. If I go top lane, I'll be more focused on entering side waves, and then if I have TP up, then use it wisely.
Yep. I mean, you can also focus sideways if you're playing mid or AD carry too. It's just a matter of what you do with the side wave pressure. Because as a mid laner, you should be able to answer both side waves, and then just like you get a different kind of lead. The play style is the same because the champion is the same, and you can translate this knowledge. Like this isn't just Lissandra based. I'm just using Lissandra's kit as an example, because you know you're playing Lissandra. You can do this with every champion, Ziggs, TF, etc., etc. Every single like, it's just a knowledge based thing. Any player that just has more knowledge can pilot the champion better, even if you're a one trick, just because they're smarter as a player individually. That's why I say you should pick other champions, because one tricks use that one champion to climb, which is cool. And then after that, like when they switch champions, it's like ah shit. Is it
No,
knowledge or is it the champion? So
at
you
one
gotta do
point I
both.
kind of dedicated to Lissandra just because I wanted to climb faster, and she's good for like voicing fights and cleaning out the games faster.
Yeah, but you can't clear in a game. You can't clear a game when you have like an inting 80 carry. You know, like hard inting 80 carry. Jesus Christ.
Like, what am I doing?
Yeah, I didn't get to hear anything that you said throughout the entire game, so I wanted to know like, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? I could not hear a single word.
I don't know what's wrong with the call. Maybe I should have just like hung up and then called again because that seemed to do the trick.
Yeah, weird. Huh. Okay. Me go play ARAM, you do your thing.
All right, thank you.
Yeah,
See you later.
yeah.